Welcome to Present Path Tarot. Today I'm going to show you the Arcane Bullshit Oracle deck by Stormcrow, or at least that's who I purchased it through. This is from Canada, so I had to pay Canadian dollars for it. And it has a nice little shiny side. It did come a little bumped in the mail, and I'm going to blame the Postal Service, even though I'm very grateful for the Postal Service. You know, they could have done maybe a little better job packaging it, but I'm not the kind of person to send things back, so no big deal. It's a fun box anyway. So this deck came through my Facebook feed a bunch, and I finally gave in and was like, okay, I just need this laugh. I need to shake it out. So comes a little book. Let's see. It has a bunch of nonsense on the first page, which might be meaningful to the people who made it. Introductory bullshit. What doth bullshit? Here are some other ways you can use arcane bullshit. You can give them to Brian Eno. You know. Peopling, mooting, questioning, shuffling, spreading. Lovely. So shuffling tips. Mutter, I am the shuffle puppet. Under your breath before you start. Never underestimate the will of the cards. Pretend the cards are your life and you're trying to figure out where you went wrong. Think about a goat while you shuffle. I recommend you think about Gary the Unigoat while you shuffle, because he's all about arcane bullshit. Oh, good, the shit sandwich. So you got example spreads in there. It looks like a really fun book to go through. I'm not going to give it all away, but look at this fucking hourglass. Oh, and so these are all the meanings of the cards, because that's a familiar name. So then they have meanings of the 106 cards and a warning. Prolonged exposure to arcane bullshit has been linked to the following conditions: third eye infection. Oh, dang. That's dangerous. Okay, well, make sure you clear yourself before and after. Check out my other video about clearing yourself empathically. Ooh, the inside of the box, ooh, is a shiny skull maze, which you can entertain yourself by trying to solve, I suppose. So that's pretty. Let's see if I can get it set up so you can, well, you've kind of seen it. So let's start at the top to take it to the top. Really cool backs of the cards. Nice firm stock. And these cards are just ridiculously decorated with tons of so much arcane bullshit. It's hard to even manage. We're starting with birth. We're starting with a uterus with feet. Which really, aren't we all just uterus with feet? And as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty fool cardish. A cactus on a motorcycle with udders. You know, chariot card perhaps. I'm going to make some references. Wet pants. Ooh, yeah. 5 of cups. Even though there's 106 of these and only 78 tarot, I'm definitely going to line the two. Super horny porno owl. Wow, is this a devil card, or is porno not nature to be messed with by owls? I don't know how owls are about porn. The toilet angel. Oh, and so we went from kind of a black and white motif to a full black background. Toilet angel. I mean, if that finger's coming out of a toilet while I'm sitting on it, I'm not sure I'm going to call that an angel. The king shit. Oh, so these almost go together. The king shit and the toilet angel. I'm seeing a theme here. I don't know if that's a suit. The provider. Okay. That's getting into some surrealism. If you like surrealism, check out my Bullsh Tarot series as well. A cat licking its butt for eternity. I like the kind of, ooh, it's got a kind of, woo, to the funky feel, to the, ooh, to the black and white stripey effect. So makes it feel more eternal, I suppose. Vengeance, a heart riding a skateboard with some weapons. Yeah, I feel that, you know, you feel that? Oh my goodness, a woman breastfeeding a VCR. I mean, she's clearly Gen X if she's breastfeeding a VCR. Oh, and she also has that. So again, it feels like a suit to me when there's the black and white ones that have kind of a funky look. Aunt Brenda. Yeah, relatable. Relatable. Papa Macho. Yeah, I mean, I can feel the machismo represented here. Hang in there. Clearly a hanged man card. I mean, pretty obvious on that one. And clearly a death card. I do think this deck has more than one death card, though. So this is just death. This is the death of death, which, hey, I mean, that's like triple puberty right there. You're so fucking fucked. I mean, 10 of Swords, perhaps? You know, what do you want to go with? Feel free to put in the comments your own guesses as to what Birthday Corpse might be about beyond just the death card. Maybe this is the Tower card. I don't know, Birthday Corpse. You know, which of the cards, pick a card and tell me what you think this card would be in the tarot or your favorite oracle deck. This fucking guy. I just really took that one in. I know, right? I say that a lot. I'm like, this guy, oh my God. Annihilation. And it's just a basset hound staring you down. Okay. That happened. Lil Pablo, you get in all kinds of trouble, boy. You're just some folly. You're some youthful folly right there. An eagle chained to a calf. Yeah, I mean, if you date a Taurus, it might feel like that sometimes, you know? Do you feel bad for the eagle, or do you feel bad for the calf, or do you feel good for both of them? This card is definitely about sex. I mean, maybe the noose is a vagina. The snake is obviously a penis, and the monkey guy holding an egg, I mean, that's like a uterus. Might be about fertility as well, not just sex. The digging ghost. What is he digging? Is he digging his body? What is the digging ghost digging? These are questions to ask yourself. Big sexy Satan. I think this was one of the cards that inspired me to get it. An obvious devil card. The shitty acoustic guitar guy. Oh no, is he playing fish music on acoustic? Oh no. And I like that he's broken his shackles, so he's walking around with a chain, he has an axe, and he chooses to torture with acoustic guitar. The orgy, you know, don't judge. Don't judge. And I like how they did this one, and it's very little scene. It's a very innocent orgy card considering some of their others. Hermit card, I'm guessing here. Old man pouring water on an eyeball. Yeah, this is where my partner is going to be in 30 years. That's going to be his vibe then. I can already tell you that. A giant sperm fighting a dove. This feels like a battle around Christianity for me. I mean, the dove with the crown feels very Noah's Ark to me, but the sperm fighting it, I don't know. The Queen of Holes. Yeah, it's kind of a pornographic name. There's no numbers on these. The Feral Nerd. I've met some of them at a Comic-Con. Dangerous types. Don't mention any conflicts with Star Wars that you might have. Shrimp and Guns. Because, you know, New Orleans, yo. That's like New Orleans. That's all the way New Orleans card to me. I'm just going to think of New Orleans when I see it. What I like about this deck, the false face, I mean, I do costume and mask work. So for me, this, I mean, speaks directly to my life experience with costumes. I do costumes for Oregon Country Fair with an ambiance troupe called Risk of Change. Call out to Risk of Change. Love you, people. I have no fucking clue, which is sometimes how you feel when you're doing costumes with Risk of Change. But you go with it anyway, and really enjoying that black and white spazzy effect. What I like about these is because they have no cards and suits, Chaos Mom becomes that which she is in the moment. It'll be fun to read with these. You know, you can just take from it what you will. Who is the Chaos Mom that you know of? Are you the Chaos Mom? She's right next to Saxophone Fetus, but you'll never know that once you shuffle the cards, because the order, I suppose, is in the book, actually. Perhaps they are in order in the book. But this just reminds me of Sax Man, you know. The Anthropomorphic Carrot. This one creeps me out more than the others. I don't know. To each his own, you know, which of these, also put in the comments, which of these creeps you out the most? Does a pit bull driving a tiny truck? I mean, to me, this reminds me of growing up in San Diego. Robo-Dodo. Robo-Dodo! So, this is talking to me about evolution and humans destroying animals, but them coming back as robots. I mean, that's a really sci-fi futuristic card that I see a lot of messaging in. The Beefcake, I mean, Venice Beach right here. With an Ace of Cups above his head. And eyeballs looking out. The vanity of it. Everything's fine. Yeah. Simple but true. I have a feeling different people made different cards, but they would use the same motif. The Sword Hoarder. Looks a lot like Seven of Swords. Hard not to see that. A raptor riding a dolphin in space. I mean, that says so much. I mean, to me, dolphins are smart. They're in space. I don't know what planet that is, but I don't think it's Earth. You know, I don't know. It's too much for me to take in right now. Knees. Oh, right. This knee looks a little sadder than this knee. Some ripped thighs there, though. Future Grandma. What is going on with Future Grandma? She's got some serious respiratory support there. But she's got her cat. The cat's got a third eye, so it's all good. Instinct. Your brain on snake. Chicken. Random clip art. Right? I mean, that's almost like Chaos Mom. Kind of like Seven of Cups to me. Random clip art's like Seven of Cups. Something. An old computer with a pyramid on it, and a turtle, and something smoky or something is behind the pyramid. I don't know, or the computer. I don't know. Okay, whatever. It's probably nothing. Very Picasso. Kind of looks like it might be your brain when you're stressing, but it's nothing. Oops. The Golden Retriever. Retrieves you gold and keys and hands. The Greased Priest. Wow. I mean, to me that just speaks a lot to what's gone on in the Catholic Church with kids. The Weird Tree. Got a little Odin vibe to it, you know, like that Yggdrasil tree happening. Very pagan Nordic for me. Could be something different for you. The great thing about these cards is that the all-seeing slice could mean something different to you than it means to me. To each his own. Half price hot wings. Oh, damn. Half price hot wings. Call me up and get me a cider. I'm gluten-free, so I can't have beer. Which I'm fine with, personally. You're fucked. Yeah. Yeah, today has been a bad day. The Dildo Wizard. What? What? Okay, we officially have my favorite card. Oh my gosh. Gary the Unigoat approves. Horse Death. Yeah. What is that about? Godfather. Horse head in the bed. The Gravy Funnel. First thought that comes to mind. Bros at a party. Love and gravy. Getting their carbs in so they can work out. Baseball goat. Maybe that's more sheep-like. Werewolf and pig making out. That's hot. The Lover's card, essentially. King Fancy. Maybe King of Pentacles. King Fancy. Maybe the Hierophant. Actually, kind of a Hierophant vibe. Card of Cards. Whoa. Dude, that's meta. Nobody. Well, they sure feel like nobody, huh? But there's somebody to whoever's blood is dripping off that knife. The Pupa vomiting on cats. Ooh, that one takes me to some dark places. Okay, I don't know if I can handle some of these. Some of these are intense. The Coffin full of tacos, full of snakes. I mean, you could just get this deck and give them out at Burning Man as a one card per person, and then they get to take the card with them. That would be a pretty amazing gift. And it was, I think, it was around $50, you know, for 100. So that's 50 cents a card. Sometimes that's how I convince myself to buy decks. A robot riding a gorilla. Again, an evolutionary conversation, much like the dolphin and dinosaur in space. The double caveman. Which part's the smart part? You think it might be the left. I think it might be the right. Hierophant, the nip slip pope. We've had a couple popes in here now, or a couple creepy. Oh, I see the nip slip. It took me a second. There's his nip slip. But then he has like 3 things on the other side that look like nipples, which adds a layer to it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, sometimes I convince myself to buy Rhubarb Tony. Oh, I feel like I love Rhubarb Tony. I feel like he's a good guy to go and have a chat with when you're hungover. And I'll be like, well, that's only 50 cents a card, and each card is a work of art, so the parasitic fruit is well worth it to me. This is definitely about health issues. That's 5 of Pentacles. You should be going and getting some doctor support when you get that card. Thief, a hornet stealing, or is it a wasp? Stealing a bee? Sorry. A wasp stealing a heart. Okay, all right. 7 of Swords maybe again. Space death. Ooh, space death. Space death. It's like space pants, but it's space death. I mean, what's that about? The pyramid-headed bird. Okay, not sure what to do with that. The former child star. Yeah, Corey. Sorry, Corey. Sorry for what they did to you, Corey. Make up your goddamn mind. Yep. Another 7 of Cups kind of thing, or 2 of Swords. Master of the Hunt. Yes! Take down. That would be really fun, actually, to get a compound bow and just take down those car dealership floppy things. Look at this fucking hourglass. Oh, yeah, that was in... And that was toward the front, so these are not in any particular order in the book or here. They're not going to stay in the same order either way. Look at this fucking hourglass, which hourglass is kind of my symbol for my company, so I'm into it. I mean, that's some 2001 A Space Odyssey vibe. Okay, the Frutus. This is very Cthulhu. My boyfriend's really into Cthulhu, so I'm into it. So many cards. The pregnant babies. Are they giving birth to a monster like that? I don't know. What's happening? The sex witch with the octopus. I'm down with that. The decision maker. 2 of Swords. I mean, come on. Right there. Oh, and this reminds me of Alexander the Great. There was a knot, someone's knot, and they couldn't figure out how to unravel it, and whoever could undo the knot would win the town or something, and then Alexander the Great just cut it cut it open. What knot is that? I have to look it up. The maze face. Meet people sometimes it feels like that. It's like a Tinder profile. The Guru. Deep. Urinal death. Damn. That's a rough death. That is a rough death. A bunch of cats posing as a woman. Yes. Another costume work piece. Ugh. They've got a cat vibe going on in this deck. A lot of cats, not a lot of dogs. Plus a weasel. The penis weasel. Ooh. Goodness. That could represent a lot of people I've met. The Flying Man. Looks like the Hanged Man, but it's the Flying Man. What's he doing? The Heron Bearer. The Bearer of Herons, and the heron bears a fish. Feels kind of like an Ace of Cups, or no, what do you call it? A Page of Cups to me. The Surfing Chimp. Future Not Found. I love it! Every Oracle deck needs one of those. It's kind of like a High Priestess, though, sometimes. Mystery. The Pie Knight. I think I met him at the Renaissance Fair. Meaningless garbage. But is it meaningless if it feeds the raccoon? Weird-ass mystical shit. I'm into it. Bring it on. Geodes and deer horn. Wolves. Wolves on a hand. I don't know if I want that hand touching me. Looks nippy. A skeleton eating a banana. Not a death card, but, you know, reminiscent of it. Shark, trombone, and 3 sandwiches. Okay. Absurdity rules this deck. Giving birth to a skull. Oh, second favorite card. Second favorite card with a mushroom and a telephone and a ribeye steak and a fish. Like that kind of fish, the mud skipper maybe, or a catfish. Madam Rufflebonnet, a necessary part of any deck. The filthy mattress. Oh, yeah. Yeah, aware of that one. Galaxy Dad. Ooh, Galaxy Dad. Interesting. Infinite Cosmic Mess. Is that not what the cards are to understand? The floppy key. Oh, very impotent. Very, weird sex vibes on that one. The inverted squirrel. But what if I do this? What if the inverted squirrel is reversed and it's eating a worm? I've never seen a squirrel eat a worm. Freaking weird ass cards. The bird book snake thing. Yeah, fair enough. Some of them make some sense, some don't. But, you know, you're going to go into you're definitely going to end up in your right brain looking at this crazy ass deck. And sometimes you just, the gross cup, I mean, that's like an ace of cups, right? And finally, the pantsless beekeeper. Well, thank you very much for this fun deck in a shiny box that the post office bumped. Arcane bullshit indeed. Just takes me to another level of absurdity, surrealism, ridiculoso, and I like that the book is farting a third eye. So thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please watch my other videos, subscribe to my page, and come get a reading from me. If you request it, I will read for you with Arcane bullshit, or at least pull a couple cards so that we can get deep in real quick. Thanks for listening, and good luck in all your joy of absurdity in life. Check this deck out. I'll put a link in the description.